Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I had to start with this. EU's MiCA regulations push Tether's USDT off major crypto exchanges. Tether is going to get delisted off other exchanges going into the 30th of December in Europe. But they even say in this article, new stablecoin issuers are stepping up to fill the gap left by Tether's removal in Europe. RUSD is in and Tether is out. USDC will also be still around. But you could see the shift already happening. And this is eventually going to be a black swan event inside of crypto. Once Tether fully comes collapsing out, it's going to take Bitcoin with it. It's going to take the entire market with it. But anything not propped up by Tether is going to bounce back very fast. I'm expecting the market to dip, but XRP and the rest of these utility-driven cryptocurrencies, they will bounce back most likely over the course of 24 hours. Bitcoin, it could take a lot longer because there's a lot of Tether value tied up inside of Bitcoin. Federal Reserve, faster payments will not use unregulated stablecoins. Tether is out, RLUSD is in. So it's not even going to be part of Fed now or the Federal Reserve. So that tells you right there that if it's an unregulated stablecoin, it's going to not pass stablecoin regulations inside the United States. So the next wave that's going to happen is Tether is going to get delisted all over the United States as well. It's going to be taken off of all the exchanges. And when is this going to happen? Most likely here in the United States, early 2025. A lot of you ask me, when is BRICS going to go live? It's going to go live in 2025. And you know, everything around BRICS Pay, it looks like it includes XRP and RippleNet. Because it used to be Project Enbridge, which morphed into BRICS Pay. And the BIS was working with RippleNet and XRP. A lot of the BIS projects, they include Ripple and XRP. They also include Quant and a few other cryptocurrencies as well. But once BRICS goes live, I think we could see momentum come from that for XRP as well. Someone transferred 8.32 Bitcoin, $817,000, and paid 8.18 Bitcoin in fees, losing 98.3% of the total amount in fees and being left with just 0.14 Bitcoin. But everybody wants you to believe that Bitcoin is going to get adopted all around the world. It's going to replace the US dollar. It's going to become the new digital dollar. How? You can't even transact in it. Could you imagine going to the store and buying something with Bitcoin? You're going to be standing around waiting for that transaction to go through. And it's going to cost you double almost to make that transaction. Bitcoin is not the future. XRP is the future. All the people all over X, these Bitcoin maxis, I don't get it. Most of them don't even hold one whole Bitcoin, and they're arguing that Bitcoin is the future. These people need to wake up. The world is shifting very fast, and it's shifting away from Bitcoin towards use case and utility. Basil III and XRP. This makes sense because Basil III is going to have a requirement for the banks. And the banks can also slip into that massive liquidity crisis because of Basil III. XRP fixes that because XRP can provide on-demand liquidity for the banks. And you see it right here. Ripple's big idea is to use XRP once its market cap gets high enough and it is being traded heavily enough to provide banks with liquidity on demand. So what's holding them back, what's holding XRP back, is that the price isn't high enough yet. The price has to go higher. Then it will be utilized by the banks. That will happen over time. But you see, Basil III requirements for crypto. Group 1 crypto assets, tokenized assets, and those with stabilization mechanism. Group 2 crypto assets fail classification conditions, posing higher risk. Infrastructure risk add-on. So again, Bitcoin will not meet Basil III requirements. Neither will Tether. Stablecoin requirements. Must pass redemption risk test and be regulated for Group 1 eligibility. Exposure limits. Group 2 exposure capped at 1% of Tier 1 capital. 2% threshold triggers stricter treatment. Tether is not going to pass Basil III requirements. Again, RLUSD will. So even Basil III is going to be a game changer for XRP. It's going to change the value in XRP because the banks are going to require that on-demand liquidity to meet the Basil III requirements. So XRP has to be at a higher market cap so that the banks can utilize it for ODL. To sum all that up, we need a much higher priced XRP, damn it. So let's get it done. Bitstamp will be building a derivatives exchange on the XRP ledger. Ready in 2025. Bitstamp says XRP is going to make history next year. That could also push the price very high on XRP, entering the derivatives market. Then there's this, and if you look at this in the right way, it shows you XRP can also be utilized as a barter system. Tokenized metals on the XRP ledger that are fully redeemable. Does any other blockchain have this yet? And David Schwartz said, I redeemed silver dimes on the XRP ledger in 2013. I keep them close for luck. And then somebody asked him the question, where is it? Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, here we go. How does that work? A guy has a huge bunch of silver dimes, so he created a gateway. You send him dimes, and he gives you a DYM, balance on the ledger. I bought the DYM for XRP and redeemed it for a roll of silver dimes. So think about it like this. Say you bring gold to the XRP ledger. You could create a DYM. Somebody could buy it for XRP, or they could possibly buy it with silver dimes. It could work as a barter system, but XRP can also move anything of value. So it shows you how you could buy silver, gold with XRP. This is all happening on the XRP ledger. And this was happening back in 2013. And people still don't realize where this is going from here. Picture gold-backed currencies traveling back and forth across the XRP ledger all day long. A lot of people have been talking about this once again as well. Get ready for a one world currency. This was The Economist back in January 1988. Let's go forward a little bit and take a look at RLUSD. Major regulatory wins, global partnerships, and upcoming RLUSD stablecoin launch are driving XRP's momentum, with growing CBDC ties and rising institutional adoption. XRP is primed for a transformative leap in global finance. So now we have RLUSD. Some people are saying that's going to become the world's reserve currency. I don't think that's what's going to happen. This makes a lot more sense to me. The future of global reserve currency. XRP would not be the world's reserve currency. It will be the world's bridge currency. and it could move all these currencies back and forth all around the world. I don't think the world needs a reserve currency anymore. What does the world want? They want a level playing field. They want their own sovereign currency. And they want every country wants to use their own currency. A lot of countries are pulling away from the United States dollar and joining the BRICS because they want to use their own currency inside of their own country. So think about it like this. So if every single country all throughout the world had their own currency and a level playing field, all we need is a bridge currency to bridge it all. XRP can be that bridge. It works as a trust layer. Countries could even exchange oil for fiat money through XRP, or transact oil for digital dollars through XRP. It can move anything of value. That's why I always said XRP is not going to be a one world currency. It's going to be a one world bridge currency. And it doesn't have to be a reserve currency either. RUSD could easily transform into the US digital dollar. I don't see it as a world's reserve currency either. Then there's this. Haley Welch has woken up weeks after Hawk-Tuah crypto crash. Apparently, she was asleep this whole time. No, I'm just joking. She finally came out and made a statement. I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I'm fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted. So she's trying to get ahead of this, in my opinion. Now, here's what I think actually happened, and this is just my opinion. All these celebrities were getting a free pass. I mean, nobody was taking 50 Cent to court. Nobody was taking Hulk Hogan to court or any of these other celebrities. So Haley Welch, most likely, people around her thought, well, if she creates a coin and it rugs, nobody's going to take her to court. But guess what? They took her to court. She's not Hulk Hogan and she's not 50 Cent. And I would have showed you the actual post, but a lot of the things that people were saying, I don't know how many fans she has left, but a lot of people are very pissed off. But again, this shows you another need for regulations. And I think that's what this was all about. They had her out there promoting Bitcoin. You know, all these people are hyping Bitcoin right now. Saylor, he's at a new all-time high for Bitcoin hype. BlackRock just told the Bitcoin community, listen, we're eventually going to fork it or tokenize Bitcoin. They said there's going to be more Bitcoin. So you have all kinds of things going on. And at the same time, the mainstream media is also hyping Bitcoin. So she jumped on board with that. What I think happened was she didn't realize that things happen like this with rugs. But this now calls for crypto regulations. Meme coins are most likely no longer going to be a thing going throughout 2025. I think once the United States gets crypto regulations in place and regulatory clarity, the memes are going to be gone forever. But the money's going to shift from the meme coins into actual value, use case, utility. And we're going to be left with a handful of cryptocurrencies, but they're going to be sitting at a much higher price. And a lot of people are going to be priced out of them very quick as more and more money keeps flowing in. But again, we are XRP investors. No matter how this plays out, we are going to get rich. We're already on our way to getting rich. Most of us are already at a 4, almost 5x right now. But we have so much longer to go. I'm still expecting 20, 30x from here, possibly for XRP. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and we will get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.